Hey all, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. It's time to finish off Monstropolis. All the fires are out, and I guess Boo's door is ahead? I don't know, they haven't really been very forthcoming with what they plan to do to get Boo home, honestly.
I'm lost, personally, so I always have to keep checking in.
Oh god, more fire. Now, is this Randall, or is this just technology being technology?
Maybe a little bit of both. Personally, my day isn't complete without a little bit of fire to spice things up.
Yeah, that's why I've named the group after the element after all, because everyone knows there's nothing more exciting than listening to nerds talk over Kingdom Hearts.
Sully, have you got any ideas?
Let's see, we could take Boo home. Where's a door, where's a door?
Yeah, where's the door when you need one?
Now you see, Boo is the smartest one of this group. Not even a wise sage Goofy thought to grind up this rail. Perfect.
Yep, it's perfect.
It just heads to a boiler room, you know that, right?
It heads to the trash compactor. Bad end.
Just kinda a cutscene and just Sora going floop and then just flying down into it.
Place that pipe leads is to the cooling tank.
There's gonna be a mini-boss in there. Sully is not impressed.
Have a better idea?
Don't worry, Mike.
Look, don't pick me up like I'm an apple, okay? It demeans us both.
He's more like a Granny Smith than anything.
I don't even know how to dignify that. Just apple would have sufficed. I'm just looking for a treasure chest, and then we'll move on. There's always one hidden around here somewhere.
That's just your paranoia creeping up on you.
It may very well be. Whatever, let's just move on.
I mean, do you need the magic just to grind on rails? I mean, Sonic just kind of did it by himself.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Speaking of magic, though, we did get a new summon at the end of the last part. I just had to wait a little bit for my summon gauge to be ready, and wait for it. Here we go. Get ready to meet the king of the jungle, and holy shit, he is always on fire. Say hello to Simba.
Tarzan? Oh no, Simba, okay.
Oh, he's got more facial expressions here than he does in the new Lion King CGI movie, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty topical. I didn't use this guy, but apparently he is pretty good. He does have this good shockwave, and he can do a lot of good fire damage to enemies around him, so I guess maybe I should have given him more time in the sun, so to speak.
The one I didn't really get the most use out of was actually the aerial summon, which I believe we're going to be getting in Pirates Land, or like, it might be in Arendelle. I'm not entirely sure where it is, but it's very useful, let's just put it that way.
The aerial summon, that's a summon I legit forgot about.
Well, at least it's not Wreck-It Ralph. I'm sorry, Ralph, I don't want to play Minecraft in the middle of Kingdom Hearts, alright?
Yeah, it seems a little too fiddly for a summon.
Pretty sure maintenance hasn't finished patching it up.
Like, I want to, pop it, and I want to forget about it, you know what I mean? Either give me a passive buff, or allow me to control the magic personally.
At least he's honest that his maintenance crew just hasn't quite gotten around to fixing huge gaping holes in this foundation.
How soon after, Monsters Inc. is this exactly?
Yep.
I don't know, is it canon?
I don't know. I know Toy Story is definitely canon to Kingdom Hearts and vice versa.
Thanks,
Oh,
Mike.
Sully, Jesus, are you a ghost? You're clipping.
He is clipping pretty bad, yeah.
Don't think that's meant to happen, actually. Alright, we're getting there. This is the vault passage, and Boo's door lies at the end of it.
Well, that's good, because, you know, after that, what's disappointing is that after that, they're going to need an entirely new thing to run towards for 20 hours.
Yeah, let's see. What could
Gotta get to the meeting. Gotta get to the board meeting. The board meeting is through here.
Ah, yes. And, simultaneously, window in window, you see the investors sat at the table just looking at their watches while a timer ticks down on screen.
I have to admit, I like the form change idea, but some of them don't really seem to fit that well. I mean, I like Hyper Hammer, it's cool to have a Warhammer kind of deal, but then after that it becomes a more mobile drill, which I don't really get. I can see where the foundation is the rocket ship, but the claws around it, I don't even know where that comes from. Is that supposed to be the claw from the vending machine, or...?
That is meant to be the claw, ooh. I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had that problem too. I would accidentally fire off supers. I'm like, I am trying to save that.
Just like Sora mashing about in a corner somewhere. No, it's okay. He doesn't really know how to be a monster. Thankfully, we didn't have to, learn how to be a lion in this world, which was a bit of a point of contention in the Lion King world, but thankfully Sora's a fast loader.
Well, I mean, being a lion wasn't too hard, but at least this one has 2 legs.
Should we really be following this dirt trail?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, guys, come on. This is a fucking trap. You know it. I know it.
Well, Boo's door is this way, so if we follow danger, we'll find Boo's door.
Boo's door is leaking. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Oh, Jesus. Did she, like, leave her Heartless behind in her world?
That would be actually a very bad thing, actually, because if a Heartless got into the real world, God only knows what could happen.
Yeah, because don't forget, the Keyblade is what sets the hearts free, so you can kill a Heartless, but it will just keep coming back.
Yeah, and if we don't have Keyblades in the real world,
Dual wield. Dude, don't hit the camera. Okay, moving on. Right, what do I need here? Yeah, I think I'm going to upgrade ever after.
I need more power. All the power.
Mirage Mastery, and I'm going to save here because the boss coming up is a little bit clunky. I'm not going to lie, it's also a little bit annoying.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call it hard, but I mean, I would agree with you. You kind of have to know how to deal with it to make it a little bit more manageable.
Let's just say it's an unversed boss, and it carries with it all the unversed fuckery that the Osaka team is known for when they make bosses.
Yeah. Although with this thing leaking everywhere, I mean, that's totally, again, I do have to call back again to Resident Evil, because that's something that does set up for Resident Evil type of boss.
Everybody look for Boo's door.
Oh, for fuck's sake, even during the boss fight is happening.
Randall comes out, I am so sick of that fucking door.
So you know what? I gave it away to charity. You what?
Oh, I learned a lot.
Behold, it's my Transformatron.
Whoa, it's shit.
Mike don't care. He's more a fan of GoBots anyway.
Transforming shit?
Wait, Mike. Something's different.
And it's definitely not Boo's door.
Oh, please.
Yeah, it looks more like a coffin to me, honestly.
Or a folded up metal scorpion kind of deal.
Oh, he's loving this shit.
Why wasn't it a metal scorpion? Because, I mean, what we're going to see here, it's just a big goo monster with armor on it. But if it was like a metal scorpion that looked like a monster, that would have been rad, I think.
It would be pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Mike, time to reach down and let the scary out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, his rare ability to fire destructive beams of energy from his single eye.
I would honestly recommend watching Monsters University, if only for, like, the conclusion and whatnot, because, well, I can't actually discuss it, because I just told you to watch a movie for the ending, so...
Yeah, so... Anyway, let's focus on this guy.
Alright, I'm going to call him Blobulon. He is quite annoying. He has like several dash attacks. He can bring up like these arms that you have to kill and whatnot before you can attack. The main guy, there's actually a secret Goofy Bombardier like Easter egg you can get in one of his other phases. But otherwise, just use your strongest attacks. And that's about it. I've looked up many boss guides. He's not included in any of them.
I like Blobulon, I think I'm going to call him that too. This is his, well, I mean, you're firing off your super. But his primary attack is that dash attack. Usually 3 passes, you do want to block it. Try not to be in the air, because it can just easily juggle you over and over. But this phase is not too bad, even with the arms coming out. You can still kind of get in there and do some damage. The tough part is when he gets into his second mode. That's when it causes some trouble.
Uh-huh. Let's keep moving. Oh, he's got little like acid clouds and whatnot. I'm not entirely sure what that does. Is it like passive damage and whatnot? Damage over time?
I'm looking at their HP. I don't think it's a damage over time. I think it's like a debuff. I'm not sure. Did not really notice him doing that attack. You can dodge roll out of the way of the dash though, but it probably might be safer just to block it, simply because it's still easy to get tagged when he does his dash.
He's got like triple fire auger right here. A classic Kingdom Hearts move, I think you'll find.
Is it?
It's in previous games, that makes it classic to me.
Fair enough, I suppose.
It's okay, Donald will heal me, because he's the secret to all this.
Yeah, I trust Donald with all my life.
Get a bit of flare force going on. See, look how tanky it is. Like, with any other boss, we'd probably be like 3 health bars down at this point.
Is it wise to throw fire moves and flare force at the monster that clearly looks like a bunch of oil?
No, but whatever gets it to die quicker is great, and it's wonderful to have the unversed boss theme back. I've missed it.
I kind of just want... another problem I have with the form changes is that they don't last as long as I'd like. I kind of just want shit like Mirage Staff and a later Keyblade to be just unique weapons I can have all the time. It'd be nice. Now, this is the second form I was talking about. He throws out way more arms. You want to try and get in close. Shot lock, not shot lock, flow motion over to him to kind of get in and do some damage. But with the arms causing a problem, the fact that he'll just kind of flap and do damage and knock you out of the way, it can be annoying trying to get in on him consistently.
Yeah, you want to go after the arms first and then target the guy himself. Like I said, there is a secret thing you can use with Goofy Bombardier to actually end this phase immediately, but obviously that requires a little bit of luck on your part, so...
Yeah, I've never seen that. This is like legitimately the first time I have heard of such a command, so I would like to see it just to see how it works.
I felt I hadn't given you enough Mirage Staff, so hopefully you've been getting your jollies throughout the past few parts.
And you'll see that getting around him and doing the that laser attack with him in the center, because he can't move. So that's a really good way to do some damage.
It's kind of unfair if you think about it, but on the other hand, I don't really care, so...
Oh, who cares? He's just a godless monster. It's safe to kill him. It's okay. We don't have to feel bad.
Well, he feels bad already, because isn't that what an unversed is? Just a collection of negative emotions given form?
I suppose, but, I mean, as long as I turn out okay, it's alright.
Yeah, Hell Dragon is the embodiment of fuck you got mine, really.
I don't know about that, because I've seen way worse cases.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Just taking out hands. It's a living.
I mean, with this guy, I was a little bit more aggro than I should have been, especially in his second phase when he just kind of, brings out the wings. In that one, I ignored the arms. I just got in his face and I just gunned him down. It wasn't the best strategy, but it worked.
Honestly, that's what I did the first time, and it worked out for me. So, if you have the healing on hand, why not go aggro from time to time? Just don't be like me and using like a fucking magic Keyblade like ever after, like as a melee type of weapon. It doesn't really work out in your favor.
But what you do have to remember is that, I was playing on normal mode. Now, here he's obviously on proud, so this might backfire a little more, but I was on normal. I would gun in his face, and I would just wail on him, and I would take a buttload of damage, but I didn't die. I was able to get out of it by doing a heal just in time, so I guess that really speaks to how easy Kingdom Hearts 3 can be, at least default. I mean, we'll see, obviously, in time when they patch it, how it's going to affect things.
It's okay, we're slowly getting there, and I do mean slowly.
I would recommend throwing out about like 3 or 4 Mirages, because they will dissipate as you go, and for a quicker solution, it's best to kind of do it in a line, because they're all aiming at him automatically, so then you can just shoot from there.
Oh, I ran out of like my stands and whatnot. That makes me a sad stand user.
Yeah, I'm always a sad stand user. I'm the guy who gets shit like Cheap Trick or fucking... I'm trying to think of another bad one. Survivor? Maybe.
What's Survivor again, mate?
Survivor gets everybody more angry at each other and raises their fighting spirit, and that's how they describe Survivor.
Interesting. You'll notice I actually died back there. I used up a Kupo coin, but because I didn't go to the game over screen, it doesn't count.
The only time I used a Kupo coin was when I was fighting... I want to say the last, that 3-on-1 boss. Oh, hey, no. This is like the first time I've seen this.
There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good. I wish you could get that a little bit more reliably, but it's a nice Easter egg.
Now he has hands and dashes. When will his reign of terror end? Soon, I promise you.
He can't get the hands, the ability to dash. That's not how it works.
No, I mean, he dashes and there's hands on the field. So, okay, just keep building it up, and you got the Mirage Staff. I'm going to finish him with the power of Stand Blasts.
He is pretty tanky now that I actually look at the life bar. When you're in the heat of battle, it's obviously hard to kind of notice. if a guy is super tanky or not. But I can see it kind of happening here.
You just kind of focused on the battle, really. Let us know if you guys fared any better in this particular boss fight. I was just going with what I know. You know, I don't exactly read up on boss like strategies, because it's Kingdom Hearts. You hit things with a stick and then they die.
Even with that attack, he wasn't taking a ton of damage there.
Not particularly, no. Shablamzo.
I actually kind of wish Randall took part in this fight, just a little bit, because I think it'd be kind of a great throwback to Shadow Sneak. You know, back in Kingdom Hearts 1, sort of an allusion to it, where instead of the big chameleon, Randall's the chameleon, the small one, that kind of goes invisible, and then the big monster's the one that does most of the work.
Yeah, but that was like a Disney character on top of a giant chameleon. I don't think it would really stand up nowadays. That being said, we definitely need more actual Disney bosses in the game. Like, you'll notice that we didn't fight Mother Gothel, we fought her Heartless.
Well, okay, let's be fair. If you fought Mother Gothel, that shit would be over fast.
It kind of would, honestly. So there you go. That's Blobulon destroyed. Randall's dreams up in smoke. Boo's door right ahead. Everything. It stands a pound.
Man, he's probably got an official name, but Blobulon is going to be so much better no matter what. Well, that's convenient.
Hang on, I'm translating. Oh, I see. You want me to do the thing that's inherent to all monsters. Okay.
I got it.
Let him do his thing. Oh, they get some mileage out of that in the next few scenes, don't you worry.
It is implied that he is scared.
I could just easily disappear and run to any other part of the factory, but I guess I'm going to allow this because I'm a graceful loser, question mark?
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing with Randall is that... I'm trying to remember that fight scene at the end of the first movie. He did get his ass kicked, eventually. I'd say Water Noose could probably kick his ass better.
Water Noose is fucking scary, man, especially when he's running down the corridor.
Dude, no, yeah, I agree. Water Noose was like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
It's like one of the spider brain things from Doom, honestly.
I love that they put the hillbillies back, or the rednecks or whatever, as a callback. That was good. And they start kicking his ass again.
You know what's funny? That trailer that the hillbillies actually live in has a Pizza Planet truck outside of it, and the trailer that Flick, etc. passes by on the way to the city in A Bug's Life is that same trailer.
Really?
Yeah, connections.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be like, sort of, if you squint hard enough, it's like one connected universe?
Yeah, pretty much. Now, how's this for keeping Randall out of Monsters Inc? I'm going to lock the metaphysical ties from this door to this plane of existence. Never mind a fucking skeleton key. It's gone. You're never coming back for this door again.
All he has to do is find another door at this rate, but I mean, he would have to really luck out.
Yeah, because the door would have to be active at the time, you know? And then Randall just walks through another door in the background.
Yeah, and then they don't even notice.
What a cheeky prankster.
Okay, Boo. Time to go home.
The door's right here, kid.
Tuckered out, but we'll play together real soon.
Oh? This is good or bad? Actually, who is here to make this call? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Ooh.
Good thing there's enough time in the part to reveal this mystery to us. Although, I have to say, what's coming up is probably my favorite scene in this whole game.
It's magnificent. Like, you thought the Woody scene was great. This is just... Pixar shits all over the regular Disney stuff.
It kinda does. Yeah, you'll see.
Oh, here we come.
Gotta say,
I take off my hood to reveal, behold, I am wearing a helmet underneath.
wait a sec.
It's coming to him.
Oh yeah, you were at the cathedral.
That's Dream Drop Distance, by the way. One of the only references they don't bother to spell out for the viewer.
Do we know this?
Didn't they show Vanitas' face in Dream Drop Distance to Sora there, actually? Because in this game, he doesn't see it until the end.
Yes, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh, you already know who he looks like.
This whole world was powered by Scream.
But you already knew that if you watched the movie and bought the DVD.
Energy.
I've come in from the western side, and we think this factory just hasn't been performing well.
It has potential, but laughs are not as cool as feeling sad and wearing black.
Time! We already stopped doing that!
Did you? Then how do you explain all these canisters of surplus Scream?
And this doesn't get answered.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume either A, that's left over, or B, Randall was doing some of it.
Possibly a bit of both, honestly.
Darkened by thoughts of revenge.
You mean Randall?
All Randall ever cared about was winning. And this guy took advantage of that weakness.
Thanks for finding that out, Sully.
Cholesterol.
And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children to reconstruct it.
Don't try and figure out how he came back without factoring, like, Xehanort into the whole thing. You will get confused.
Yeah, you think that's bad? Wait till they try to explain some other members.
Oh Lord.
Incomplete. I need something else.
Go, my Scream Canister child.
Well, that's a pretty sick trick. Ah. Just like, ah, as it fades.
The half of me that sleeps.
Really? You got tricked by that?
Yeah, Sora's not exactly the smartest.
Ventus.
Haley Joel Osment is fucking loving playing Vanitas in this game. He's a lot slimier than he was in Birth by Sleep.
I mean, this is kind of his thing now, so he gets to be Sora and Vanitas, so he may as well have some fun.
You wouldn't remember.
Here's what happened in Birth by Sleep.
Let me explain this at detail. You played that game, right?
With a boy named Ventus who joined with your heart.
The Pixar character in the background, like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
It's just like I'm a little lost.
Wielders is inside Sora's heart.
How is that possible?
I ask myself that same thing every day, Sora. Oh,
Now,
he's charging up.
Getting stinky.
turn Ventus to me.
Feels like it's tugging on my heart. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 4 is cancelled. No, it's not cancelled. The series will go on forever.
Too many gummy blocks. Blocking my arteries.
Ugh, I should have eaten them. The king told me they were like for spaceship production and whatnot.
Then the king said that Ventus's
Man, getting this explanation from Goofy takes a lot of the wind out of those sails.
A little bit, yeah. Fuck yeah, Guardians of Light. More dark.
Why didn't you just use Lightning Bolt?
Get that weak shit out of here.
Yeah, well, I've got two more, buddy.
Join your heart with mine.
Ah, here we go!
Take a look.
He's so fucking scared, he drops his Keyblade, and he can't even teleport away.
And this is the best part right here.
Oh my god.
This is what they do. It's amazing.
I'm getting chills. Wait for it. Yeet!
Put that thing back in there, so help me! So help me!
So help me, I got. By the way, if you look very carefully, you will notice that the doors that they're chucking all the doors through are actually worlds in the game, and the very first one was Arendelle, the next world that we'll be going to.
That's the best part about this world, and one of the reasons why I like it. They saved the boring monologue for the end, and Vanitas gets totally, completely punked. And it's fantastic.
It is. Like, I feel like Kingdom Hearts was taking itself a little bit less seriously in this game, not to the point where it's making fun of itself, but where it's having fun with its like original
And
content.
finally, we found her door.
That was pretty funny, actually, Boo. I agree.
I know how excited you were to come play with Mike and Sully.
We can only chuck Vanitas once, I'm afraid. I mean, we could get him back and do that again, but I don't think he's going to fall for it a second time.
You are way scarier.
Hey.
Gosh, I think you're both scary.
Well, you look like Frankenstein's turd, Goofy, so you're not one to talk.
Okay, Boo. Time to go.
Kitty.
Oh.
We'll catch up soon, kid.
Why does archived audio elicit such feelings of
Donald, boo.
happiness within my heart, Helldragon?
It's calling it back to an earlier part of your life when things were more innocent and you didn't necessarily have to worry about what you had to worry about right now.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty good explanation. Now I'm just sad. Sad energy! Baby noises! Just subtitle that. Baby noises.
Boo will return in Kingdom Hearts 4, The Revenge of Randall. You know there's another Randall in the Disney universe. The Randall from Recess, who was actually voiced by Demix's voice actor.
It was kind of
Man, that is such a weird connection, but you are correct.
Yeah, the flying and the falling. And hey, let's not do that paint thing again. But nothing like running for our lives to get the heart pumping.
See? Monsters need scary stuff. It's how monsters get down.
All you did was complain.
All you did was complain. That's me.
I wonder if we could harness that complaint energy of yours, Helldragon. We could power the entire state of Florida for a year.
Yeah, man, I've got so many things to bitch about, too. I'm going to be giving everybody clean power for at least a decade.
Alright, mate, so final appraisal of Monstropolis, if you please.
I totally get the complaints about it. They are legitimate criticisms. More set pieces would be needed. But I just love Monsters, Inc. I love the characters. Randall coming back was pretty great. That shit at the end was fantastic. So, yeah, 8 or 9 out of 10 for me.
Nice. Standard level design that is propped up by great character moments and interactions, wonderful music, and some really interesting set pieces, and a great Keyblade as well. See you next time.